Right. I've just been watching Eden, an asylum seeker from Bosnia, told James O'Brien he explains about what food banks were and was shocked when his friends back home and what they were offered to send humanitarian aid to the UK. Now, there's 2 points here, right? What James says, right? Uh, he paid for the lad Eden paid for his. He was an interpreter in Bosnia. He came over here, obviously in fear for his life, and he paid for his way through university. And James O'Brien says, like, see that this? No, hold on a second. He says, I'm not bothered, He says that's why we have. That's why we pay our taxes. We don't pay them for shit bastards like the Tories to squander them and I swore. I'll probably end up swearing. We'll not pay. We'll pay for them to educate people, to help them when they've lost their job. They can get and claim unemployment benefit. That's why we have taxes to pay for people who come here looking for refugees, who try and claim refugee status. That's what taxes are for. They're not to pay the Tories to fucking stick up their nose, you know what I mean? And spraff on fancy holidays and that. They're not, that's what it's for. I totally agree with them. Plus, with the English, as far as I'm concerned, have always been, especially the older people, have been racist. My mother was German, and she had a hell of a time when she was younger in Britain. And me gran hated her. All my dad's 4 sisters, three sisters, didn't like her. They put up with her, but they didn't like her. There was one that did. So my dad had 4 sisters. And 3 of them, well, one was horrible, one wasn't so horrible, one wasn't bad, and one was really good. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that one died first. And but the people where we lived originally, and for when I was a kid, didn't like we had to move. And so when we moved, and actually it was quite good, because when we moved, there was one woman, German woman, in the street, and another one that lived just out opposite the street. So there's 3 Germans, women in the street, and my mother and 2 others, And nobody seemed to, I mean, more slightly older, and I think they didn't dare, I think, try and put their thoughts into practice, if you know what I mean. But the people were quite good, like, But mother died when she was 80, and the people where she lived in the bungalows, old people's bungalows, she was still referred to as the German. You know what I mean? She'd come to the UK in 1952. You know what I mean? She had spent most of her life in England. You know what I mean? And she was still the German. One of my mates, he went out to Stuttgart. He was working in Stuttgart, It's a shuttering joiner. And he brought this lad with him, this German lad, who was his father was a sergeant in the German police force. And my mother was talking to him, talking to them in German. And when we left, my mate turned around and says, "Now your mother speaks German with the worst Geordie accent I've ever heard." And because she was a Geordie. You know what I mean? She was a Geordie. Yeah. 50 years, you know, living in Gateshead. Yeah. That's a Geordie, you know what I mean? She was proud to be English. She was proud she had a British passport and that, you know what I mean? But like, these asylum seekers, you know what I mean? It's the government's fault when they put Brexit in place that they didn't put a returns policy in place. Simple as that. So they were told that they'd come back and haunt them. Now they're trying to make out it's the asylum seekers' fault. That's why they're coming here. That's why all these people are coming here. It's because they know they can't get returned, and they know, and these people smugglers, they're just letting them get away with murder. You know, the Tories. It's absolutely ridiculous, scandalous. In fact, everything the Tories do is scandalous, from sewage in the water to air pollution, you name it. It's just they're dragging the country back to the God knows when. I remember I get it in the 70s, and it was a shithole. You know what I mean? A proper shithole. And I quite liked it actually, but never mind. And I love seeing the pictures. But right, I've got to go in any case. That's the end of the story. See you later.